guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl, Freak Chic Doll. And as you can tell from the title, today's video is a cooking tutorial. So if you want to see how I made this yummy bowl of shrimp and spinach penne Alfredo, then stay tuned. As you can tell, this is another cooking video. So today I'm going to be making shrimp and spinach Alfredo. And here I already have my shrimp peeled and deveined. I let the tail on because I don't know, I just like the tail on. Sometimes I take them off, sometimes I leave them on. Here I have my spinach, and this is frozen spinach. I just put a little water on it to help the thawing process faster because I didn't take it out earlier. You can either use frozen or fresh. I wouldn't suggest canned just because I don't like canned vegetables. But yeah, fresh is always nice. I made it fresh before, except I used steak, and it was delicious. And here I just have some regular pasta from Walmart, some penne pasta. And you don't have to use penne, but I like it better with penne pasta. Just regular old Alfredo sauce. And I get the plain, like I don't get like a flavored one or anything because I like to like season my sauces myself. And for my seasonings, I'm going to be using a shrimp Maggie cube, 2 cloves of garlic, some cayenne pepper. You can tell that I am a college student because this is stolen from my mother's house. Hence, that's why it's in the Ziploc. Italian seasoning. Some accent salt, again, stolen from my mother's house. Peppercorn. Paprika. Sea salt, crushed red peppers. Again, I like spicy foods, so yes, I have 3 different kinds of spices going into this. And vegetable oil, and I will also be using a little bit of butter to cook up my shrimp. So I'm going to start off by seasoning my shrimp. I already have half a shrimp Maggie cube, so I'm just going to use that to season up my shrimp. If I can break this down. Alright, I have to do it the way it's supposed to be done. Okay, will that work? Now these things are always so hard to crush. Damn, the power of my teeth. Oh, what is that? Oh, it's a potato. The power of my teeth. Okay. And there we have it. If you're African, you already know, like, these Maggie cubes be no joke. You either have to use your teeth, find something to crush them with, or what my grandma used to do, like if she was cooking, she would put it on top of the pot lid, so it would like, the heat from the lid would like soften it up, and that's how she used to be able to crush it. Oh my god. Just gonna season this, just crush that. So I didn't use the whole one. I had, like I said, I had a half one I already used. A little bit of accent, and I don't like giving out measurements, guys, because I feel like you should season everything to your taste. Like my taste will not be the same as the next person's taste, so it's just to what you like. A little bit of Italian seasoning. No crushed peppers yet. Some peppercorn. A little bit of sea salt. What I've noticed about sea salt is actually a lot saltier than the regular salt that you get, like the Morton salt. Sea salt is way saltier, so you want to be very, very, very careful with this. I'm even scared that might be too much. A little bit of paprika, and this is fine. And next, oh yes, and my cayenne pepper. Let me get a spoon. Just a little bit, because this stuff is hot and I don't want it to be too spicy because I still haven't added my crushed peppers yet. So I have the back burner on for my shrimp. I'm gonna cook my shrimp and my sauce in here, and then I have this pot going for my pasta, and I have about like 3.5. It's not hot yet, you guys, don't worry, I just put it on. I have about 3.5 to 4 cups of water in here, and when it boils up, I'm gonna add about like a teaspoon and a half of salt and some oil so my pasta can cook up and not stick together. That's what the oil is for. Okay, so back to the scrimps. Okay, so that pot is ready to go. See that pot? I'm just going to turn down the heat a little bit, and I'm going to add a tablespoon of butter. And to that tablespoon of butter, I'm going to add about a teaspoon of oil. I'm just going to let that do its own little thing or whatever. And add my shrimp. Okay, so this pot has already started boiling. So to this pot, I'm going to add some sea salt. And a little bit of vegetable oil. And then my pasta just goes right in. I put in about like a half a box of the pasta. And I'm just gonna let that boil until it's nice and soft. I don't like mine al dente like how many people like it. I like my pasta not soggy, but a lot like on the softer side. So it's been cooked up, and now I'm just gonna add my pasta, my Alfredo sauce. Just gonna pour that right in. It's a little thick, but I'm gonna add some water. It needs about like half of the jar. If you had some like milk or cream, you can use that also. I drink cashew milk, so I don't know how that would taste, so I'm just not gonna risk it. I'm just gonna add a half a cup of water. So I have the half cup of water. Gonna put that back on. Oh, it's already on. Okay, gonna put that, turn it a little bit lower. And do not forget to stir your pasta occasionally so they don't stick together. That's never good for anything. I'm going to add the remainder of that garlic that we chopped up earlier. Going to season it with my crushed peppers. Italian seasoning. A little bit of paprika. some accent. You need accent to wake up the flavor for everything. If you're not using accents, like, you're really loafing in life. If you don't use Maggie or anything else like that, you need to use accent. And I'm going to use a little bit more of my cayenne pepper, because like I said, I like my food spicy. And just mix this all together. And just let this thicken up. And it will thicken upon standing. You just want to make sure you keep an eye on it so it doesn't burn. And you also want to make sure you mix it well so your seasonings aren't clumping together, because you definitely don't want that. Whoops. Yes. So I'm just going to let that thicken up and we'll come back. Okay, so to the pot of the sauce, the Alfredo sauce, I'm just going to go ahead and add my spinach. So my sauce is all done. I added in the spinach and mixed it in, so that's all done. And that's what that looks like. Let me zoom in. Right, there we go. So now I'm just gonna add in my pasta and mix that all in. Oh my god. I should have got some like Parmesan cheese to go in this. Bruh. I need some nice grated Parmesan cheese in this. That's optional. Next time. So yeah, this is what this is looking like. Oh my god, this looks so delicious.
The formula. Do you understand the formula? Do you understand the formula? The formula. Formula. Do you understand the formula? Do you understand the formula? Do you understand the formula? The formula.
Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you, what am I saying? Okay. Let me see how I made this yummy bowl of shrimp and what is this? Shrimp and spinach Alfredo, penne Alfredo, and stick to. Okay, so now I have both of my pots going. I have this pot. Oh, the wrong burner is definitely on. Okay. Alright.